Good morning, YouTube. It has been a long minute, about good 2 months. When the motor got to the machine shop, I had to wait for it to get done. I really didn't have much to record anyways. I was getting parts and I was recording it, but I didn't feel like it was enough for like a whole video for you guys. So this is my first brand new motor from the machine shop. And we're about to go to the storage unit now, and we're gonna start putting this shit together. Cause I would have done it yesterday. Y'all would have seen me yesterday, but it was already late. It was late in the day. I was low-key procrastinating. So I just hung out with the boys over at the shop and just relaxed for a little bit. But today we are going to start putting the motor together, and y'all gonna run through it with me because this is our first time doing this. My first time. For some of y'all first time. And yeah, we're just gonna run through that hole. Alright. So I don't know if I actually, hang on. Where did I put it? I think it'll help out a lot. Alright, so boom. I'm not sure if I showed y'all, but if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I have acquired the turbo, and we got the turbo. Nice little 57 millimeter. So got that. I have a lot going on this desk, but this is how the head looks after coming back from the machine shop. This is beautiful. Looks brand spanking new. And the block no different. Crank, I don't know, actually, yeah, from the old video, from the last video, they looked, you know, all brown and golden, and now this brand new. Block looks amazing. Look at the crosshatch and the cylinders. Love it. Excited, very excited. So, what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna clear this whole desk off because I think now, like officially right now, I got everything I need to start rebuilding the motor, putting everything back together. The head is built. The head is built. It's pretty much done. I think I'd have to reposition the cams because they don't look like they're in time. But picked up a couple things. Got a timing kit from Rock Auto because I could not find these anywhere. The side guys that go out the side for the timing thing. So I just bought the timing kit from Rock Auto. It was $40, pretty cheap. We finally have the idle air control valve block off plate. Nice time racing came through. I was actually waiting for these for quite a bit. I got the wire brush so that we can clean off all the stuff that we're going to reuse, like oil pump. Couldn't really find a timing cover. There was some for the single cams and then SR20s, but it's like they don't make none for the dual cam. So I'm just going to reuse it. I've seen people rebuild their oil pumps, but I've never seen a problem with mine. I didn't really have oil issues, so I'm just gonna reuse it. I'm gonna clean it up and then reuse it, reuse the oil pan because I definitely can't find one of those. So most of this stuff we're just gonna have to reuse for now. I've gotten some cold feet about doing this. I've been anticipating this moment for a long time, and yeah, I was going to start the whole process last night because after I was, done chilling with the boys, I was like, damn, like I really do need to start getting something done at least, but the light had died on me. All right, so I went off camera and tried to assemble one of the pistons and rods together. And boy, this it took a fat minute. I've always watched assembly videos on just motors in general, and the locking pins, everybody always says they're hard to get in, and I've seen them do it, and you know, they make it look easy, but the locking rings were the hardest part that I had to do. And as you can see, like, I kind of scratched the piston, but I think it's okay. I'm not too worried about it, or at least I'm not sure if I should be worried about it, but I got it in. So and I had to do it. A lot of people used their like tools, like small tools, and I don't got that, so I had to use my hands, and my hands are fairly big compared to everything else. So it was a challenge, but I did it though. So we're just gonna do the next three, do some little bit of YouTube magic. All right, I had to lock in real quick. There was a whole lot going on. I actually had to empty the desk. I had to shorten it down so I can get the motor onto the engine stand. I believe take the main caps, put the main caps in, lube them up, put the crank in, and throw the main caps on, and use the plastic gauge to measure the distance, or not the distance, the clearance between the rods and the crank. I believe that's what we're measuring. I know we're measuring clearance, but I gotta do my research on what clearance between what. All right, so first thing first, I'm gonna clean the surface, so we can put the bearings in. It doesn't come totally clean from the machine shop, so yep, these are the ones. These are the ones that I need to throw on the bottom. You gotta make sure that this notch here, this notch matches the notch here. Alright, so after doing some research to kind of, look over my work and everything, I did have the bearings misplaced, but I do have them in the right position now, so they're all in there. And now I'm gonna get ready to throw the crank in there, and then we'll use the plastic gauge to measure our bearing clearances, and then we'll see from there. So this is the plastic gauge I'm going to put on the bearing, and we're going to do the rod clearances as well, and throw everything together, torque them down to spec, and then take everything off and then measure it, and it should tell us an accurate reading of our clearances. I hear that this is not the most accurate way, but it works. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw this on there, put everything together, torque it down, take it off, and then we'll see what our clearances are. But I'm almost done. Be back next weekend. So I figured out what I did wrong. So I was doing some research, and apparently you're not supposed to torque these down through the stud. You're supposed to get the nut, put it on there, and I believe you're supposed to torque it down through there. And then that's that. I had to put the camera down because I had got a phone call, but I took everything off or I torqued everything down, took everything off, and it seems everything is within spec. Everything is on the 0.002, which is in spec. So we're good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on, tighten everything down, torque it, and then I'll start working on the piston rings for these pistons. So that is all I got for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.